my name is Meghan Camilleri, and I am doing a speech for Speech 110 with Alator. My hobby that I'm talking about today is Lucille Ball, if you cannot tell by my props. And I'm just going to talk about her brief life, her accomplishments, and why I'm so amazed with her accomplishments, I guess. Anyways, Lucille Ball was known as the Queen Bee. She was an actress, and she ended up eventually marrying Desi Arnaz, who was in I Love Lucy. But she basically was a comedian, and she did a couple of modeling shoots when she was in her younger career. And she died around 1996. But the only reason that I know of her is because of my grandmother, who used to watch her, and that she was very interesting. A lot of people are amazed with her work and try to model her, such as Fran Drescher, who played the nanny. And she ended up having 2 kids that followed her. She's from Jamestown, New York, which I've been to. But she ended up having Lucille, Arnaz, and Desi Jr., who ended up becoming, like her and her husband, singers and comedians, and they were big show people at the time. So anyways, she did a lot of movies, and she ended up making a lot of money for a lot of different charities, and that her husband ended up dying before she did, but he was a Cuban, and he ended up dying with lung cancer. They ended up getting divorced, and it wasn't a very happy ending with them, but her show, I Love Lucy, was a huge hit, and it was the TV show that all Americans wanted to watch at the time in 1950s. I liked her just because when my grandmother died, before she died, we would watch her constantly, and it's something that I could remind her of, or a memory of her that we used to do together. And she was just something funny that enlightened us every night before we went to bed, and it's just something that's meaningful to me. So being from New York myself, I went and saw her house where she was raised, and the show, and where she was buried, and I was capable of just learning a little bit more about her life. And she was just an amazing person who accomplished so much in so little time. She died after her husband, but she managed to make an impact on many American lives. And she was not only a good mother, but she was a good friend to many other people, like William Frawley and Ethel Mertz, also known as Vivian Vance. So yeah, she made a very good impression on very many citizens, and she made a great impression on me. So that's why I collect her stuff. But yeah, I like her. I think she's a great person, and she's an amazing actress.